Hey YouTube, today I want to talk about a new device that I've got recently. This is from Lenovo. We're running Windows 10 here, and as you can see, this is a pretty lightweight device, very thin, and yeah. So, oh, cool! Look, we're expecting snow at some point. If you're watching this in the future, let me know if we actually have a white Christmas. So anyway, so you can see this is pretty responsive. Now, your first reaction, you may be thinking, "Ah, cool! Look, Gnome, I've got a new Windows 10 device," and that's where you're actually wrong. This isn't a tablet, although it looks a lot like a tablet. This is actually a USB touch-enabled monitor. So you'll forgive me. This looks like it's actually on charge, like you may have your tablet. This is actually plugged into my computer behind me over there. Now, of course, you might be asking, why the hell go to the effort of getting a USB monitor when you can just go and buy a tablet? The biggest reason to do that is the problem is with tablets is that they have limited batteries, very small amount of processing power, and you generally can't do a lot with them. I want to play the latest game. Good luck doing that, frankly. And let's face it, even if you have something like a Surface Book or the new Surface Pro, iPad Pro, or basically just anything laptopy or tablety, it's just not going to be able to compete with the likes of a GTX 760 or a 980. So kind of the point of this is the fact that this will never become obsolete. You can spend maybe $2,000 on a Surface Pro or the new Surface Book and have a lot of CPU power but not actually be able to play any of the latest games. So just kind of to show you the kind of things that you can do here. I'm going to launch Civilization, and yeah, so here I now have all of the benefits of a touchscreen experience, but running at full 30 frames a second, because I think that's what it's capped to. So if you see this, if you look really closely, you can see that is running at about 30 frames a second, or 27. I can get in there a bit. And what's that running at? 19% GPU usage. So loads of room for more graphics. If you're using a laptop, for example, let's pretend this is a touchscreen enabled device. Trying to packet your screen, type and then do something really isn't the best way, isn't really the best user experience. Actually, this kind of sucks. I've used touch-enabled laptops. You're completely at the wrong angle. I mean, you're going to sit on the sofa like this and try and use a tablet with all the weight at the back. Yeah, the new Surface Book, you can detach a screen, but then immediately you lose a lot of processing power. So you won't be able to play Civilization. And whilst it starts up, one of the other things I want to talk about is by being USB enabled, and hopefully the later models will be wireless, is the fact that this decouples the interaction with the actual processing. Normally, if you have something like a laptop, if you're trying to use a laptop, use a laptop because it's a more intimate experience than your traditional desktop. I have to be right on top of the processing. So for me to interact with the device, I've got to be right near where all the processing's happening, and that kind of really limits your, what you can do with the device, how much processing power it has. Yes, this takes a while on my computer. I don't know why, it just does. But the fact that this is now USB enabled allows me to have all the processing, over there somewhere. It can be in another room. And it means that the user experience, the way you interact with the computer, you can bring the interactivity to you. So processing stays over there, interaction stays up here. At some point this will load. Yeah, okay, running really fast. I think this has actually crashed. No, it hasn't. So, right. So you see here, this is enabled for touchscreen. We will do a proper review of how this works. Let's start that up. Play now. So yeah, so now I have Civilization running at full frames, and it is killing the webcam as we speak whilst it loads up. So the slight glitch here is whilst it's obviously loading the game up. Is this going to load? It's taking a while. If this is actually running on a what was it, a Haswell 4770 processor. So imagine how much slower this will be on a a tablet or laptop. And as you can see here, this is running really well. So we have 30 frames a second, which I believe is the absolute maximum. And yeah, we can play Civ. I like to see what tablets can do that. Yeah, and you get the point. So you can pick this up, sit on the sofa, or actually, do you know what? You can put this on the sofa and say, hey, why am I holding you? You can hold yourself. I can just use this and yeah, have a good gaming session. So anyway, I hope that's convinced you that actually all these touch-enabled Surface Pros and all these amazing new laptops that are coming out, and you're kind of decided, do I want to spend $2,000 on a new touchscreen laptop? It probably won't be able to play Civ, and so kind of what's the point really? So save yourself a lot of money, get yourself a touch-enabled screen, and really have the best of both worlds. One of the other things you can do with this is, because it's a portable monitor, you can have this on your coffee table like I do right now, and you can use this as like a music hub. So you just have your machine running somewhere discreet in the background, and you can walk past the coffee table, change your music, put this in the bedroom, control your music if you have like a Bluetooth speaker, which we reviewed recently. Hey, I now want to watch a film. There we go, watching a film using Bluetooth headphones. Yeah, okay, so this doesn't have built-in speakers, but let's face it, built-in speakers are normally rubbish anyway, so you're probably going to be using a Bluetooth speaker. So really this has the ability of kind of fitting around what you're doing. This can be, as again, this can be controlling your media hub. Use this to watch films on the sofa, in bed, or wherever, and you can leave all the processing the other side of the room. It'd be great to have the wireless version of this. That way you don't have to be running a massive USB cable across the room, which does suck, but let's face it, if you have a tablet, you're probably going to have it on charge anyway. So I think that's kind of enough for this. I'll be putting a video showing you touch-enabled Civ. I'm going to build a soldier. There we go. There you go. So touch-enabled.